Hello everyone and welcome to Blackout Gaming TV. With me today is CeeJaey. We got a match for you. How are you doing today, CeeJaey?
I'm really good today, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing great. We're going to be casting Fair Enough versus Killswitch here. In ETF2L Highlander. Prem Division. The top of the top. Good teams, good games. We're going to have some interesting maps too. It's going to be Gully Wash and Reservoir, so Gully Wash first here. So we'll be watching Death roll out to middle here.
Yeah, this is going to be a really interesting game. I'll let the mid fight go over before I go into any more details, but both teams get to mid pretty quickly. Bloodjunk's pushing up really far on the right hand side, backs off because of the demo spam, and the snipers are on each other right now underneath the point. And this is looking in the favour of Fair Enough at the moment. Death getting a lot of damage down, takes down Emilio and Kaltu, and then takes down Fanny. Oh, that's a 3k, and Viljak getting a kill onto Kcot. So that's quite a comprehensive win at the moment.
Yeah, pretty good. And looks like the Kunai is having some issues. Kunai actually dropped from the game, the heavy. For Fair Enough, seems.
Yeah, they are asking for a pause, and they said never mind. So I think maybe she'll be back. Pretty infinite, great headshot there by Blooddrunk, right on the middle of the air onto Lewis.
Yeah, I actually played with Blooddrunk on a pub right before we started here, and he was literally on fire. He was doing a lot of work, so he has warmed up and he's ready. Here comes a jumper here, Hearts Farts. Oh, getting taken out by a mid headshot there by the Love Charger Kcot.
Yeah, Uber's been used, but it hasn't been used by Killswitch, and here comes Emilio Estevez. He's going to start pushing out here, and this could be a Killswitch taking back the midpoint.
Yeah, absolutely. Here, getting Blooddrunk right off the bat is important. Getting that sniper allows you to just stay in the open and do whatever you want. Zimmer here doing some Wrangler action with the mini sentry. Not going to be too effective and has to back out of there. Uber coming in. Emilio Estevez in the front here for Killswitch. Looking to
he takes all of that Uber, tries to get in there, and they're just holding down this choke. They don't need to push in. They've managed to capture the midpoint. Really good. They're just going to... Oh, but Emilio's in there. He's trying to get some spam down. He's got to be careful.
Yeah, I mean, they spent the Uber. They didn't really get a lot of kills, but they did get the point, and they did get a lot of ground. So
yeah, CeeJaey is on a 90% at the moment for Fair Enough, and it looks like they're going to try and push this midpoint. They know they've got a huge advantage over Killswitch at the moment, so they're going to try and push in and take the back the midpoint.
Candle here probably has a birthday, given the name. Oh, he was out of position. Oh, he missed the opportunity to do a lot of air blasts there. But looks like HiGPS. Oh, HiGPS staying alive here, and they keeping their Uber advantage. So it looks like we're going to have a mirror push here where they just use the Uber, get the point, and gonna be pushing right into Killswitch's second here. HiGPS is up on the high ground on the balcony area there, along with Candle and pretty much no one else. Mint is exposed. He's weak. Oh, and he gets taken out by Wildjack, the spy.
Yeah, I don't want to interrupt you there, but there was a guillotine kill coming out onto the sniper earlier on from Fair Enough, so that was a pretty good kill there from the scout. But yeah, lots of kills coming out from Death on a 6-kill streak. Well, 2 of those were a spy, and that's the point.
Yeah, that was a backup going on. Some sneaky spy action going on there.
It's a very quick round, just under 4 minutes. Less than 4 minutes they've managed to capture that first point. And that's surprising. I'm looking for a bigger showing from Killswitch from this round.
Let's see, I'm trying to get the... yes, we got the stats. There we go. Stats from the last round here.
Winko winning the scout battle, taking down Fanny, but Blooddrunk loses the sniper battle, gets taken down himself, and Emilio Estevez is coming in with a lot of kills now, takes down 2, and Carlozzo finishing off Winko, so that's a very good win there for Killswitch on the midpoint, and they're getting aggressive now towards the big door.
Yeah, Killswitch very aggressively taking the first point here, and Fair Enough having to back off, as they're already starting to capture on the second there. Blooddrunk in the front there, Uber coming out of Fair Enough.
Oh, but Killswitch are behind in the lobby. Here comes Hearts Farts, he's on the medic. Oh, and it forces the medic. Well done there. The Uber is used in lobby, but do they know? They don't know. They do now that Kaltu sees the combo going underneath, and the scout is in on the medic. Can't take him down.
It's taken out by Death. Medic's still alive, though. Didn't get an Uber saw.
Great play there by Death. He managed to keep his medic alive, but also take down Emilio Estevez, which is going to totally slow the push from Killswitch, but CeeJaey's got a small advantage, I think, and that means they could push out if they wanted to, but I doubt. Well, they looks like they are going to. They're holding in lobby at the moment.
Well, they don't have an Uber advantage, but they know that the other team doesn't have an Uber either, so they might be able to soft push this. Gotta be careful though, so not any backcaps happen. But it seems like Winko and Zimmer got the point under control. Carlazzo
HiGPS actually got a bit of a small Uber. Oh, but Carlazzo with the backstab on Kunai. That's going to be for Kunai, for Killswitch to have to back off a little bit with no heavy.
Yeah. Let's see here, looks like Killswitch is just... oh yeah, they have a full Uber now, as well does the other team, so let's see how they decide to play this. See if they're going to spend it on the rebound, or if they're going to get a force. Let's see, they're really regrouping here in the lobby area, looking to go through on the left side. I want to go through the low-end area there, and I was going to say someone vanished, but no, that was just Bloodrunk killing the sniper. Oh, Bloodrunk in a great spot here, being pressured by the spy, Carlazzo.
Yeah, there's a very aggressive hold here from Fair Enough in the lobby, and they have the Uber, and they've had to use it, and they're trying to push out here, but this is not going to work out very well for them at all.
Here comes the counter
Uber
push.
comes in from Emilio.
Lex here in a very good spot, buying themselves a lot of time.
Yeah, they're just not going to get through that shutter door. The Pyro doing really well to just blast everyone back. But Kanda was in there, didn't manage to take anyone down, but Kunai's gone down to a headshot. And Killswitch, they're kind of on the fence at the moment. They decided to back out from that shutter door, but they're just going to try and repush in a minute, I expect.
Yeah, watching Emilio here, landing some pipes. Very low on health there, but barely survives. Sniper going down, K-Cot gets taken out by Death. Oh, but there's someone
on the point, it's the spy.
Yeah, they get a lot of cap.
And Lewis jumps in. Oh, gets so much cap time on that point. This is going to be an opening for a push now from Killswitch. Yeah. Scouts in on box, and he's in secret. And Mint's on the point.
And
so much spam coming down from Emilio. All of the players are on the point. They just need to walk onto it now. It just needs to be tickled. Pyro comes in, and Kando finishes off the cap with an air blast, just pushing off the NG into County's minigun, and that's 1-1.
Yeah. 1-1 coming up. Very convincing. Oh, a very nice soft push, I have to say. They didn't really get...
Yeah, it all started off with the bait from the spy. Gets some cap time on the point, forces the players to go onto the point, which just allows other players to spam onto that area and stop any sort of blocking going on.
Yeah. Fanny just doing some pot shots here, just chipping off some damage, some overheals. Death here.
Combos are facing right up against each other. One's gone left, one's gone right. And Lex has gone down early, but Death then gets a pipe onto Kauti, takes him down. The Kappa's gone down, pretty much uncontested for Killswitch. So they now control the midpoint. And they got kind of the advantage. They were players. Oh, backstab onto Amelia. It doesn't happen. But in all of that, Skeej, the medic for Fair Enough, went down, so that's going to be a huge advantage for HiGPS as long as he stays alive.
HiGPS almost went down too. That was mighty close. Mint was... Mint also went down, but I was going to say the NG Zimmer was really close to getting the last shot on the medic there, so that was really, really close. He survived nonetheless, and now has a full Uber advantage here, and Killswitch is looking to use this pretty effectively.
They're going to probably try to hold it for last. They had a massive, massive player advantage, so they can pretty much take second uncontested after the follow-up from their flank, just cleaning up the players. And yeah, Emilio's looking, it's probably going to be through slide door.
Fanny's watching.
And no one's holding close. Uber comes in uncontested, and lots of players flashed in. They're just trying to get the kills now.
Culture in the back here, doing some chip damage. Got Mint in front. Oh,
lots of kills coming on the defense. Yeah, great play by the combo. Oh, but Mint is on the medic. He doesn't take him down though. Skeej has his Uber and he's at full health, and they are pushing out straight. They're not even hesitating. Great play. Kanai is already on second point.
Yeah.
What happened there? Like, players came in, the Uber was flashed. There was lots of players alive, but seemed the Fair Enough combo just stayed alive longer.
Yeah, and it seems like Kakaltu got a bit disconnected because he was a bit further back, and then he got focused down in the back, and I think that was like the backbone of that attack, just kind of falling apart when Kakaltu fell. It was mostly just positional issues there. Oh, HiGPS walking onto some pipes there, taking some damage, but staying alive nonetheless.
Yeah, there was a moment there where Kautu and HiGPS were in a kind of position where they didn't want to be in, but they managed to sneak out uncontested. So Emilio did go down. They forced the Uber onto Fair Enough, and they've taken the midpoint. But Killswitch are going to have an advantage now. So once again, we have a little bit of leapfrogging. Emilio trying to do some sneaky stickies on a point where, if you don't have the right direct X, I think are a little bit hidden. So We'll see if there's going to be any surprise drops there. No, they do get pops though, so he's more opting to from a bit more aggressive now. And Killswitch, I should be pushing soon.
Well, Ubers are gonna be exactly identical, I think. Just a few percentages difference, but it's not really gonna matter. So it's all up to how Fair Enough decides to push this, because they are holding the middle point. Oh, potential opening here from Hearts of Hearts. He could have gone for it, but the medic is going into the garage area. Headshot from Blooddrunk taking down the K-Cot sniper.
Yeah, they took down Death, which is the demo for Fair Enough. Big pick, but then they lost a few players in the meantime, and it looks like Fair Enough are walking in through the choke now. Cheeky from Fanny Phil, just using the bonk to just block the combo a little bit, save them a few seconds. And yeah, we've got Killswitch are quite safe in their lobby. They're probably going to give up this point now though, because Emilio Estevez just got headshot by Blooddrunk, and they don't have any way to block this point, so they're just going to try and defend last.
Yeah, Lex here losing track of the spy due to him using the Spicicle. Carlazzo stays alive for just a little bit longer, but he gets chased down by Winko. Uber coming in onto Death. Let's see here if he can get the medic. He needs to get the medic here, otherwise they could rebound off of this. Oh, takes him out. HiGPS goes down.
That's well played there by Death. He's doing really well so far in this game. There was a headshot from K-Cot onto Kunai, which kind of slowed the push. I think that's why Fair Enough aren't still in. I mean, they lost their heavy, but they are going to have an Uber advantage. And once all of the respawns come in, Fair Enough are going to find themselves with a Uber versus non-Uber situation.
Yeah, so CeeJaey went down as well there to Emilio, is that right? Oh yeah, he died, and he's up again with Kritzkrieg this time. That's a nice choice, because they will get it before HiGPS gets his Uber, so that's always nice. It's going to be interesting to see if Carlazzo catches this, though, because he's like the only guy that will see this. But he's not out there looking, so this might actually catch him by surprise there. Let's see, has anyone spotted the medic yet? Does not look like it.
There is this kind of aggressive hold going on in lobby. I think that's that might be a sign that Killswitch know that they're running crits, because doing this aggressive hold just means they force the crits early, and this little cluttered area doesn't allow them to have the open space on last point. But they are coming in from Riverside, and I'm not sure if they've got the intel to know where they're coming from.
Oh, it's going to be scary. Death coming in. Here's a crits. Oh, drops HiGPS. HiGPS goes down. See, getting some nice frags. Excellent Kritzkrieg there. Nearly like just birthday cake candle alive, and he's not going to be able to stop that. So that was a very well response crits there.
Yeah, that all started off with Hearts, jumped in and just took out Emilio Estevez. We've got no demo defending last. It just meant the crits could walk in and just take them down very, very easily. So 2-1 to Fair Enough, and this is not going the way I expected at the start of the game.
Yeah, I thought Killswitch was going to be very dominant on this map, but it appears not there. Definitely that Kritzkrieg play throwing them off. That was excellent execution there. Let's see how this mid fight goes. Going to be watching Kunai here. Let's see if she is going to be able to do anything. Yeah, just taking a lot of damage and backing out of there.
A few kills on either side. Hearts taking down Mint, so no mini sentries for Killswitch, and it looks like Fair Enough. Oh, big jump in from Lewis. Takes down Winko, but then gets destroyed by Lex with the Reflect. Wasn't able to take down CeeJaey, which was the all-important pick he was going for, which means Fair Enough have their Uber now on middle point, and they have their entire combo moving towards Big Door.
Yep. Let's see here.
And they're blocking off the slide door on second now, and Emilio Estevez is going to be a bit caught out. He forces the Uber early, and then the Uber for them is used a second later, and they're going to get a lot of damage on the heavy, and it forces the flash. Well played from them. Very well played there by Emilio.
Oh, barely missing the cleaver there onto Emilio there. That was Winko. He's been running the cleaver this entire match, I believe, and he's doing all right with it from what I've seen. He's already gotten a kill, if not more.
Yeah, but at the moment, Blooddrunk is just going crazy. Gets his 4th kill in a row, takes down Candle, so no Pyro blocking off that third point. Sorry, that final point. And yeah, this is going to be tough now. They're opting for a very aggressive hold. Emilio and Kaltu are both holding in the lobby. Maybe trying to force the Uber early? I don't know, but now they're backing off to the last point.
Yeah.
I think Fair Enough are going to try and expect some sort of pick coming out of Blood Junk. The sniper. Candle's getting really aggressive in the lobby, backs out. But Uber versus Uber now from the slide door, and it's flashed many, many times by Fair Enough. They have to get out, and they're not going to be able to push this. Oh, Scout Uber takes down Kunai. Well played. Fanny takes down Kunai, and it looks like Killswitch are going to try and push out on that.
Yeah, Fanny going out by himself here. Oh, he runs into a mini sentry, not going to be able to contest, and Zimmer takes him out.
Yeah, they're still holding quite aggressive. There's sticks on the slide door, and the combo from Fair Enough aren't going to give up this second point easily. They're not getting it out for free, but the combo for Killswitch is coming out of lower, and they're just all bonked by Cal2. It's hiding around the corner, and this could go wrong for Cal2. He's in a bad position. Hearts is on him with the Beggar's Bazooka. Gets finished up by Kunai.
Yeah, let's see here. Hearts kind of known for his Beggar's Bazooka play. If he gets those bombs, it's going to be very scary. Let's see.
Income, Fair Enough. They're underneath now. The Uber's used very, very early. Underneath through main. And HiGPS at 90%, and he gets taken down by Death. Death is just destroying everything in his path at the moment. Time on the point from Hearts Fights with that Beggar's Bazooka. But it is blocked by Emilio. But it does, just the sheer force of the amount of players from Fair Enough means they take it to 3-1.
Yeah, Fair Enough here, showing that they really got the timing down for counter-attacking and pushing on this map. Seems like Killswitch is just having a little bit of trouble there. And Death arrives very early onto the point. Let's see if he can get some sticks off. Oh, he hits the engineer right off the bat. Some nice damage done fairly early there in this mid-fight. Let's see here what else happens.
I think Killswitch are going to have to get out here. I mean, they took a lot of damage, but Death is down now, and that is a huge pick. Death has done so much on these mid-fights, and you can see how it's starting to change in the favour of Fair Enough now. CeeJaey has gone down, so no heals on Fair Enough. But they are going to take the mid.
Yeah, CeeJaey has a full Uber though. They need to make this count. It's going to be pretty scary, because I do think, especially Hearts is looking to get a force out, so I'm going to be watching Hearts now. Let's see what he... I was actually going to go back to his medic and whip him into shape.
HiGPS has his Uber, which means he's going to Uber versus non-Uber on this midpoint, and Emilio, I'm expecting, he's going to go walk through that choke now and try and take it out. Oh, but bonk onto the medic, and he gets taken down by the cleaver. Oh, the cleaver just takes down. That is a cleaver drop. That is the first time I've ever seen one of those. GPS.
Yeah, that was
please
amazing.
Take over. What I need to calm myself down.
Yeah, that was pretty well executed there. Sniper plays coming out of Winco the Scout. Definitely showing the power of learning how to use the cleaver properly. He got taken down Blood Drunk with a swift headshot, but looks like Fair Enough is still moving in here, and Death with a direct pipe taking down the Love Charger K-Cot. And they're moving in. They have a full Uber as well. HiGPS does not. Very early Uber coming in. Don't want to risk anything. HiGPS is in a lot of trouble. Gets taken out. Death's on the point. Fanny tries to stop him. Gets taken out. Too much splash damage on the point here. No. Still a few players left from Killswitch. Just Carlozzo left. And another round for Fair Enough.
Yeah, that's 2 rounds in quick succession after we saw 2 rounds 1-1 in the first 7 minutes. There was a bit of a slower game after that, but Fair Enough starting to get a bit of momentum, and 4-1 is a big lead.
Yeah.
I mean, there's plenty of time. There's plenty of time for Killswitch to get back into this, but they need to get a bit of a move on. And this is really aggressive from Fair Enough on this mid, all over the right-hand side, and it's totally blocked the Killswitch combo from doing anything. Cal2 is getting all of the heals, but he's taken so much damage. And Fair Enough are going to get this point, and the Killswitch combo are just stuck in there. Lex takes down HiGPS, Hearts Farts cleans up Cal2, and they're just going to walk on to second point now. No medic, and yeah, Killswitch are in a lot of trouble right now. Emilio is already blocking up that slide door with some stick traps. On second, just setting up a trap, but they can't even block second.
Yeah, the shutter actually went up there and he didn't detonate it, so I'm pretty sure he didn't hear
Uber's
that.
used though. Uber's been forced by Emilio, took down CeeJaey to quite low health, and there's a lot of flashing, so no Uber to walk in onto that last point. Great play by Emilio. That means no Uber to walk in onto last point for them to get one more cap. So if they can just settle down a bit now and settle themselves, then hopefully they can hold this point and maybe even push out. HiGPS with a 50% on his quick fix.
Yeah, quick fix, of course. You're not going to run into an Uber when you're running the quick fix, but it just might be the thing that they need in this game. It looks like someone... oh yeah, it looks like the heavy for Fair Enough went missing there. Kunai. Some issues this game, it appears.
Headshot from KCOT takes down Death, but then Hearts takes down Emilio, so no demos for either side. But it looks like Killswitch are going to get this second point. Oh, but Big Jump forces the quick fix. Well played there by Hearts, so quick fix has been used by Killswitch, but they are going to get that second point in exchange.
The control point is being captured.
They are walking onto this midpoint. Oh, headshot by Blood Drunk. That's going to slow them down a bit. A lot of players went down from Fair Enough, including CeeJaey. So another advantage for HiGPS if he keeps building with this quick fix. He's not healing anyone at the moment, and the spy is chasing him, and he gets taken down by Rojak.
That's gotta hurt. CeeJaey still staying alive, building that Uber, having number advantage as well, and the medic alive. Things are looking very good for Fair Enough this game. They're moving on to the middle point here. Some back cap attempt here by the spy Colazzo, but he's all alone and he gets cleaned up.
Yeah, ×5 on the midpoint. Fair Enough going to get this quite easily. And the entire combo is on mid now, and this is the kind of moment where Fair Enough might start to think, should we slow this down a bit and not do any more silly pushes that could lose us, because there was a moment there where Killswitch had a bit of a momentum. They could have taken the midpoint if it wasn't for Blood Drunk getting that clutch snipe onto Kaltu, but they're all over second right now. And yeah, they're going to have an Uber ready to push into last.
Yeah, HiGPS only on a merely 50%. CeeJaey has that 100% and they're already in the lobby. They're so far ahead. Just gonna move in. Oh, but nice headshot there by the love charge, taking on the demo right off the bat, and then gets taken out by Hearts, who gets taken out by Lewis.
Yeah, and Fair Enough haven't actually capped the second point yet. Zimmer went back to finish that cap, but they've had to back off, and Kaltu's pushing right out. This has got Zimmer really weak. He stands strong with his shotgun. Just giving him a couple of seconds for his medic to get out. CeeJaey way back in choke. But yeah, that headshot from KCOT. Death, I think, is really the playmaker right now. He's doing so much work for Fair Enough, both on the mids and in general play. So to get him down at the start of a push seems to be working.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. Oh, Kaltu, gotta be careful. Don't want to go with that shutter, taking a lot of damage. They do have an Uber though. Let's see if they decide to go, and they're just gonna. It looks like they're just gonna go for it. Uber coming in. And
they're wrapping around. They're at mid. They've Ubered behind Fair Enough, and Fair Enough have realised that they're trying to get out as quickly as possible. And that Uber's just going to fade. But it's very weird, interesting play there. Emilio manages to block off that choke a little bit more, but Ubers have changed hands once again.
Fanny here with a mere 9 health manages to bonk and survive the last shot. He's gonna go and troll around on the middle point and getting really close.
Lex finishes off Emilio, so another big pick. Fair Enough focusing the demo from Killswitch very, very heavily. And the Ubers come out from Fair Enough now, and Kaltu is surely going to get caught out. Yep, Death takes him down, but the medic has got out and he's way back into the lobby. 60% Uber, he just needs someone to come with him and start healing again. And Emilio is there to help out, but the cap has not gone down.
Death with the pain drain taking down Mint. And Fair Enough taking this mid once again. And they have the number. They don't have Uber advantage, but they do have number advantage. Let's see if they can chain cap this second point as well. So
yeah, there's a lot of players for Fair Enough in the big door area that are all headshot onto Candle. That's a good pick. And it looks like Fair Enough are going to try and cap this second point. There is a back cap on mid.
Yeah, so I think it was,
and that is Lewis. And if they can block this this second point, Lewis could get some work done. Gets taken down eventually by Zimmer. And Fair Enough are going to capture the second point now. Another bonk onto Emilio Estevez. And he's so weak and gets taken down. And that is just destruction there from Kunai. And Blood Drunk following up with a third kill in a row. And just This combo just looks unstoppable right at the moment.
Yeah. I was watching Wildjack going first there, but the point was being washed by the Pyro. But yeah, this is pretty scary. Kunai here. Good spot. So he decided to go around the side. Another
He's
bonk.
on his Medigun, not chosen the quick fix like maybe you'd think, defending last at a disadvantage. But Death is on a 5 kill streak, takes down Lewis this time, does get taken down by Fanny. Well played there by Fanny. But lots of picks coming down. Zimmer takes down Emilio, and there's time on the point. It looks like fair enough. I'm just going to take this now.
There you go.
5-1.
5-1. Very convincing map there for fair enough, or round rather.
There's still time. Gullywash is possible to push very, very quickly from end to end, but just under 5 minutes to go. Killswitch have to score 4 maps in a row very, very quickly in order to tie the map, and it's starting to look like a win for fair enough as Emilio gets bonked right off the bat, excuse the pun, from Winko once again. And CeeJaey gets headshot from Carlozzo with the Ambassador. Well played. And it looks like Killswitch are actually going to win this mid-fight, possibly, maybe? No. They've got the picks, but they haven't got the time on the point, and that's Lex at the moment, just settling down by himself.
Yeah, Death is also sticking up the side here. He gets Carlozzo, but he's just faking it. He's still alive. Lex taking on Emilio, and they did get a lot of cap time on that point, and I think like not capping it and leaving it that far up is actually worse than not capping, you know? Or actually capping, because if you actually cap, the cap time would be shorter. You know
True,
what I mean?
but they would have also had forward respawns,
Yeah.
which doesn't really matter at the moment because Death takes down Cal2 anyway, which is going to totally slow down Killswitch.
100% Kritzkrieg, you ready to go? He's with Emilio.
The control point is being contested.
Let's see if they can go out with a bang at least. Oh, Wildjack! Oh! Wildjack's in on the medic. Oh, didn't get him. Sure made him nervous. And
Oh,
Blood
Bloodrunk with the body shot
Yeah.
onto HiGPS. And I'm going to call GG right there. I think Killswitch just not going to have the time to make up those 4 rounds.
Yeah.
Only 3 minutes left to go.
I like how Hearts was right in the air, and then when Bloodrunk shot him, he was probably like, "You took my job! I was supposed to kill the medic." And then he cratered, because he was already in the air when Bloodrunk shot him.
Oh, Emilio comes in! Oh, so much damage onto the they do get the point, fair enough, but Emilio just a one-man explosion machine, perhaps. Going to get taken down by Winko, though. This time with the scattergun, no antics from the guillotine. But yeah, the crits from fair enough managed to slow down the push from Killswitch and take back that second point. But HiGPS is now on the crit streak as well at 30% in choke.
Yeah, let's see. Only 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. I might just be playing for points here, because we are going to go into the second map after this one, so it might just be worth it for the morale at this point. Oh, Hearts Farts, he's a satellite up there. Let's see. Oh, he's patient. Oh, he's seeing the medi-beam, I think. Oh, he drops that 1 rocket, 2 rocket, hits the 3rd. Oh, doesn't do enough damage.
Oh, but the bonk this time comes out onto Cal2. He's putting his hands up in the air saying, "Please don't shoot me."
Yeah.
But the headshot from Wildjack takes down HiGPS instead. I'm pretty sure that was a crits drop. Couldn't do anything anyway, even if he had popped it, but a drop is a drop at the end of the day. But Killswitch are going to take this second point, and the quick fix has been used by fair enough in the lobby. And they're getting the kills, but Cal2 comes in, sneaky heavy, takes down CeeJaey, takes down Death, and takes down Kunai. That's the entire combo destroyed by 1 heavy, and there's a little bit of backcap going on the last point. Scout is in, can he take down the sniper? No, he can't. Lex comes in to give his sniper a bit of assistance.
HiGPS, I've been following HiGPS, and he's all by himself with the crossbow. And he's not going to be able to do too much. Runs into the pyro and gets 1 Ubers off, and then he dies.
The control point is being contested.
So yeah, it's pretty much safe to say that this match has gone to fair enough. Probably 5-0, if not more, if they're able to cap it in this little amount of time that's left. But I don't think that will be the case.
I think we're going to see possibly a bit of a stalemate here, unless Fair Enough can get a bit of momentum. They have taken down a lot of players, and that would just be salt in the wounds of the Killswitch players if they manage to make this 6-1 and take it to their map limit. I thought at the start Killswitch would have been the favourites here. Death gets taken down by Carlot, so he's doing very well. But yeah, I thought this would have been much closer. It was up at 1-1, 2-1, but once Fair Enough made it 3-1, it just started becoming a bit one-sided.
Yeah. Seems like Killswitch really had issues trying to adapt to whatever Fair Enough was doing.
Oh, CeeJaey takes down Emilio Estevez with the Ubersaw. That's drama right there. But yeah, that's 5-1. Just posting the logs in the chat now in the stream. Thoughts, GPS? I'm going to ask you a player of the map, because I had a player of the map since about halfway. Who do you think?
You mean Winko?
Winko had the play of the match. I was going to go with Death because he was to mid faster. He did so much damage. He just seemed to be on a roll. And the log says that he only died 12 times. And in the process, he got 45 kills. So 16,000 damage, out damaging Emilio Estevez by a good 3,000. So yeah, well played by him.
Still isn't a cleaver drop on a medic. All right, so we're gonna go.
I mean, that's a moment of glory.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
that's
sure.
a moment of glory. So, I mean,
but before we go into the match, I just want to talk a little bit about the rosters, if that's okay.
Yeah, sure.
Because there's a lot of maybe people won't recognize a lot of the players. Not trying to instill drama or anything, but just to explain. A few players left the Killswitch roster, so Inso, Captain, and CeeJaey no longer play for Killswitch. So sniping is Kcot, who's sniped for Killswitch for many, many seasons. This is the first season I think he didn't actually start playing sniper for them. Playing soldier instead is Lewis, who's merking from a different team. He's stepping in today to help out. And CeeJaey, who was kind of a backup, I expect. Played some games for Killswitch, is actually playing medic for Fair Enough at the moment. So the fact that he got an Ubersaw kill on his previous team leader maybe was good for him, and maybe was left a bad taste in the mouth of Emilio. But also Kaltu, who's playing for Killswitch today, is also merking because Atomicus is AWOL. Apparently he wasn't online in time, and Kaltu is actually on the roster of Fair Enough, so Fair Enough are loaning a player to Killswitch in order to let them play the game today, and CeeJaey is playing instead of Jake. So yeah, lots of roster changes for both teams, but Killswitch, some pretty major changes after their last game, but still top quality players. I honestly thought they were going to take that map, and I thought Reservoir was going to be the map that was a lot closer.
Did Captain and Inso, and who's the last one? You said there were 3.
CeeJaey,
yeah. Did they transfer to another team, or did they just...
Inso and Captain have both joined Chess Club.
Alright, so yeah, we had some roster swaps there. Alright, so...
Yeah, so Chess Club doing very, very well in this season. I think they are actually top at the moment, by about a point from Highlander, so making their roster even stronger.
Yeah.
And CeeJaey joined Fair Enough. So yeah, some changes from the teams. But yeah, I honestly thought Killswitch, Emilio, Estevez and co, they're experienced in Highlander, and I thought a 5CP map would have suited them so much better, and they would have taken it closely. Fair Enough, I know Mugs, so very good team. I just thought that a map like Reservoir, which is total chaos, would have proved to be the one that's a bit closer. So do you want to tell me what you know about this map?
What I know about this map? I know that it's not finished, and I know that the map maker didn't want it in the rotation. But here it is. This is Reservoir, a map that is very empty.
Yes,
it's very reminiscent.
It needs some color, doesn't it?
Of the way I design houses in Minecraft. There's like just a box with nothing in it. Because I don't have that, because you see a lot of other maps, there's like a lot of props that's like you never think about it's there, and it just like makes the map feel more. I think the middle looks pretty alright. This here looks pretty not finished where the truck is, just avoid.
I think taking away textures, like obviously there's a lot of textures that need to be done, but the general feel of the map, I know a lot of, I mean, it's, if anyone who's watching doesn't know, this has been a huge drama point over the entire season, with people complaining that the admins, you know, putting this map in when it's not finished. There are a lot of things wrong with it. I think, you know, this kind of starting area where you can go from mid, and once you've gone through the enemy team's sliding door, you can watch spawn. This is kind of really big lobby area. It's a lot of lobbies kind of interlinked. So maybe things need to be shrunk down a little bit. And the entire concept of the map is it's King of the Hill, but there's two capture areas. There's one on top of the point, and there's one point underneath. So if you're capturing, you can capture from both areas, but if one team's capturing, you can block from bottom, which makes the rounds very long compared to a regular King of the Hill map. But it looks like we're live now and ready to take us away.
Yeah, already quick fix coming out for Fair Enough. Death already getting the first kill on Emilio Estevez. The demo going down. This is a pretty big pick, so let's take a look at this.
Oh, HiGPS goes down straight away. Headshot.
Yeah, courtesy of Bloodrunk. I think it's takes down K-Cut.
Yeah, time getting down on the point right now from Fair Enough, and that's big. Getting the first cap is huge, and it's going to be a struggle for Killswitch to cap this back now. But yeah, the quick fix is 100% now from CeeJaey, and Fair Enough looking to do something about that.
Yeah, let's see. Well, it's quick fix and quick fix. He's going to be building his as well. CeeJaey's just hiding. He's in a very safe spot, unless they bomb him. Let's see. Oh, didn't get the quick fix force.
Oh, Fanny just walks in and takes down Kunai. Well played by him. Takes down the heavy for Fair Enough, and Lewis with the whipping Viljack to death, which was only a dead ringer because Candle finishes him off for real. But Bloodshot gets the advantage on K-Cot, gets the snipe, and like I said, nearly a minute gone down now for Fair Enough, and Killswitch haven't even looked close to capping this point. Yeah,
they've been attacking, but they haven't been able to move in on the level that they've been doing. Death stays alive too. Neither team has used the quick fix yet. So let's see what they decide to do. Oh yeah, Fanny's gonna use the bonk and body block the soldier hearts part so he can't go away, and then just be really annoying on the point.
Quick fix comes out from Killswitch, and so does it from Fair Enough, and it's just about flashing now, but Varjak takes down Kaltu, and that's a big pick. But Fanny's in on the combo again. Oh, gets taken down. What a headshot from Varjak. On a roll at the moment, takes down 3 in quick succession, keeping his combo alive, and Kunai is just on that point, and you need to take down that combo before you have any chance of capping this point.
Yeah. This is a pretty ambassador and sniper friendly map from what I can see, because there's a lot of flat surfaces and a lot along the sight lines. Bloodrunk's just watching this shutter. HiGPS going around on the side. Okay, got getting taken out by Bloodrunk again. And it really seems like Killswitch is struggling being able to do this. I'm not sure if they know if you can actually go below. It seems like they, as I say that, they go below, and they're going to try and cap from below, but you have to remember that if you stand on the point, you block it. So you're not going to be able to cap it as long as people are standing on top of it.
Yeah, like you see the combo is underneath, but they can't cap because Fair Enough combo is on top. But combo meets combo right now, and lots of kills coming in favor of Killswitch.
Yeah.
CeeJaey goes down to Emilio, and that's going to be the chance for Killswitch to cap this point now. Finally, with only 20 seconds left on the clock for Fair Enough.
Yeah, it looks like going below actually threw off the Fair Enough defense there. They're able to hold for now. Let's see if it's going to be as difficult for Fair Enough to bounce back now that they have lost the middle point.
It's just about shutting down the areas that you can get in, and this slide door on the main area is quite easy to spam with the stickies, but Death is just going to walk through, and great jump by Hearts. Comes in with the Beggar's Bazooka and just explodes in front of everyone, and the quick fix has been forced.
Yeah, and they're already capturing the points. It's Lex on the low ground.
But Emilio just steps on it on the top ground and blocks the point.
Yeah, Wildjack coming in. fire, and he's gonna probably survive. Regular Uber here from CeeJaey, 100% too, so he's been busy building. And it looks like they're gonna be able to retake this now. Oh, yeah, HiGPS goes down, Amelia goes down. And they are recapping it.
That's well played from Fair Enough. I like the logic behind CeeJaey running Uber, because they had a huge 2.5 minute advantage on the time, so they didn't need to push out. They did no rush to cap the point. Enabled CeeJaey to just sit in spawn, build that up to 100% Uber, knowing that Killswitch were running quick fix. Just walk in and just take it back, and they're going to take this first round now. Once again, Death is on the top of the points with 22. He's doing so much work on a King of the Hill map like you'd expect.
Yeah, and he's jumping out with the medic, using quick fix. Both medics using quick fixes. However, Death is has his medic with him, and Emilio just gets smothered by him and Hearts Farts. Lou is here, also on the Beggar's Bazooka.
Yeah, Fair Enough just have total control of the midpoint right now, and Killswitch can't even get out their front door. The difference I've seen both of these rounds, both of these mid-fights, is that Emilio Estevez is getting there much quicker. He's getting there, a second and a half quicker than Death. But Death has so much more support that he's able to tank a couple of hits. The rest of his team is able to finish off Emilio, and there's just not enough support coming in for Killswitch's demo to help them with that mid-fight. But Fair Enough, yeah, got the point again, and they've got 100% quick fix.
Yeah, it's like early bird catches the worm, but it's also the first worm dies kind of thing. In Emilio's
the early bird
case.
catches the worm, but the early bird also needs a little bit of help from his friends.
Yeah. No, I mean, if you're the worm, you die first. That's what I meant.
Right. Yeah, I see.
But yeah, like definitely, like Death has so much support, and he's able to bounce off his teammates really well. Emilio seems to be like more aggressive than his team is. So he isn't always backed up with that. But yeah, seems like Fair Enough still holding the point quite convincingly, and it seems like Killswitch is having some issues trying to like how to approach this. And also KCOT has been in the spot for many times and been shot by Blood Drunk nearly every single time. Oh, he was in the blind zone of
KCOT takes down CeeJaey. That's good, because they've used their quick fix on the point now, and they're going to cap this point probably with a lot less time lost from Fair Enough than before. 156 left on the time now for Fair Enough. But Blood Drunk, someone needs to get up there and put some pressure on him. He's just sniping freely from this balcony area. Backs off eventually. But yeah, the spy. I'm just watching Wildjack. Oh, gets caught just in the nick of time by Candle with the air blast.
Here comes Hearts coming in and gets shut down by Kakal too.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
Be interesting to see now how Killswitch can block this point, but they're backing off. Nobody's actually blocking this point, and that would be a mistake if they let Fair Enough just take this back for free. Someone needs to stand on the point. Oh dear, there's players on the mid area, but no one's standing on that point. That's the whole point of this map. And Heartsfast has just walked into the lobby, takes down KCOT. But Mint is picking up a few frags, and I think Killswitch are looking to take this back.
Bloodrunk's also on the Girardi from what I can tell. He's not really been bothered by the spy all that much this game, so let's see. It seems to be working for him regardless. Oh, a force coming out on
Oh god, Death got launched into the air, and CeeJaey was there with the Uber, tried to catch him, but then let him die. So yeah, Killswitch probably going to take back this point now. This is a very close round so far. Big jump in by, doesn't take anyone down, Hearts. But HiGPS gets finished off by Winko, and yeah, this map is just chaos. GPS is chaos.
Yeah, seems like people are just starting to figure out how to play it properly, which is always nice to see here. But it looks like, are they forgetting to cap? Yeah, there we go, back on the point. But somebody's blocking it on top, and that is the spy and Death. Eventually, gonna be trying to block it some more, I guess. Yep, there you go. Before eventually going down, buying themselves a few more seconds. Hearts in on the medic. Gets taken out. Doesn't seem to be as effective on this map with the Beggar's Bazooka. He just doesn't seem to get the quite good angles as he's used to getting.
Yeah, and it's going to be interesting to see if Killswitch can do a better hold this time. Second time they've capped it this round, but they need to just hold it for longer time. Fair Enough seem to be doing better in doing the whole blocking mechanics. Big jump in by Hearts. He's on the medic, gets taken down by Fanny. Great play by him cleaning up. But headshots coming out from Wildjack, takes down Kaltu, and HiGPS doesn't. He's got the quick fix. He's forced, has to use it on Fanny. and he's going to try and come in and get some kills.
Oh, double kill
And he's
here.
doing very well. Takes
Yeah.
down Blood Drunk and Kunai.
Yeah, Fanny here doing a lot of damage with that scattergun. Also doing nice body blocks.
Hearts
Oh.
starts. Hearts comes in, gets the 2k onto the two players you'd probably want from Killswitch, the Medic and Emilio. And they have the point, but it looks like it's going to be caps now from Fair Enough. Oh, but
Oh,
backstab from
never
Carlozzo
mind.
takes down Death. Well played.
Yep, they're still capping on the low ground. Milo jumping back in. It's a lot closer this round than from the previous one.
Yeah, this is going to be tight now. Killswitch coming out through the main door. He's just getting caught very close there. He's at 50% quick fix, but only 30 seconds left on the clock for Fair Enough. They need to start moving now. Kritzkrieg on CeeJaey, which is going to work very well against a quick fix if it does come out.
Yeah.
Just depending on whether they want to hold on to it and bait the team onto the point and then crits. But the crits comes out now, it's forced, and the Medic gets taken down by Emilio. And Carlozzo gets a backstab on Kunai, so this is Killswitch's time. You need to get the cap now and hold it for the next minute.
Blood Drunk with the headshot on Kakal too. He's staying on
But
that
the
high
point
ground.
is being blocked underneath. Scout and the Engie just standing on the point, annoying Killswitch. And that's giving them time for Fair Enough to get their respawns in.
Yeah, absolutely. They're just standing on the top, and there's stuff going down on the bottom, and nothing's really happening. And oh well.
Combo's forced to rotate down below, just trying to clean up those players. Hearts Pass is in, he's on the Medic! No, he's going to get destroyed there by Kaltu. But the cap has still not gone down. There's overtime for Fair Enough. If the time clicks down on the point to nothing, then Fair Enough are going to take this round.
Yeah, it's still. Oh, big backstab by Wildjack, taking out Call 2. And finishes off HiGPS with the Ambassador.
Time's ticking down. There's no Killswitch player on the point. If that cap time gets down to 0, then the round is going to go to Fair Enough.
Oh.
And it looks like it will be. Oh, no!
Oh.
Sorry, Mint's there with the late surge. But no, it's 2-0 to Fair Enough. And this is really, really big result in the terms of the entire playoff race. Both of these teams are on 11 points at the moment with the same number of games played. So if Fair Enough pick up 6 points here, that's going to launch them well into the proceedings for getting into the playoffs. But this time Emilio's got a lot more support at mid, and HiGPS gets taken down anyway from a pipe from Death.
Call 2 also goes down to Death. Death doing so much work here with that sticky launcher. And starting the cap. Very convincing mid from them so far. There's no one left. It's just the soldier Lewis. And he's all by himself. He's going to take it on a teleporter. But didn't really go very far in the first place.
Yeah, third mid in a row that Fair Enough have won the mid fight. So, yeah, there's no surprise really. But big jumps in. Hearts takes down HiGPS again with the Beggar's Bazooka. Kills coming out onto Fair Enough, and the quick fix is forced. And Killswitch need to make use of that. They did last round. They forced the quick fix, and then they were able to push in using their own. But they need to all go in together and clean up all of those kills. It's the odd kill here and there that's causing them not to hold the point as long as the other team.
Let's have the spy on the low ground here, and we also have. Let's see, we got Wildjack below, and Carlozzo did get taken out by Death, so no spy. Hearts Farts goes down, Zimmer falls as well. I'm just trying to see where they're trying to go here. Looks like they're going to go and try for a below approach. Oh, but they're caught out. They have the quick fix though. This is going to be nice. Quick fix on quick fix.
Big jump in there from Fanny, which takes down Kunai, and also the quick fix has been forced, so CeeJaey no longer has a quick fix, and yeah, they're going to come in now. HiGPS gets taken down from another pipe from Death. Death has got to be my player of the match, without a doubt. Killswitch are going to get this this cap, unless someone can block from underneath, but Kaltu then gets body shot by Blood Drunk, and the players are just melting away now for Killswitch.
Yeah, looks like they're finally starting to stabilize just a little bit on the middle point.
And it's in a very aggressive hold. Emilio's pushed right up into this side area, and they could get caught out if they're not careful. They're only at 30% quick fix, so HiGPS does not want to go down when he's trying to hold the point. Emilio getting Winko with the pipes.
Yeah, they're really just zoning it at this point. Let's see. Oh, we got Hearts is below. Oh, but he has been spotted. Oh, let's see what he decides to do. Just gonna grab a health kit. Oh, he's not getting chased either. This might come back to hurt them. He starts the cap.
Oh, the quick fix comes out from both teams, but Keiko manages to headshot Kunai and all of the chaos. And that's really good for Killswitch. They just need to hold this door like they're doing and not lose any more players, not get too aggressive. And Candle is staying in and gets taken down from Winko. This is what I'm talking about. These players, they're losing the odd player and not being able to hold. Cal2 gets taken down to really, really low health. And the cap is halfway done for Fair Enough. But Killswitch still managing to hold on.
Yeah, fair enough. Just a couple players below. Oh, Heart's coming in and gets taken out by the mini sentry of Mint here. And could this be the turnaround for Killswitch? They've been struggling and they're soon to be in the lead, but there's still people capping below here. They just have to stay on top and block it, which means the people below has to go up to deal with this.
Hearts gets taken down. He's been really much of a playmaker, but the quick fix is used, and it's a very, very aggressive one. Emilio takes down Death. That's a really, really big pick that they would need, and takes down Blood Drunk as well. That teleporter needs to go down, which it does. K-Cot getting the final hit on it. Hearts jumps in. No, Candle is there to stop him and deny him, and this is Killswitch, I think, getting a hold of the map. They know what to do now, and they can take this round. They're looking in such a strong position.
Yeah, Pipe's just rolling in here. This is the long hallway that can be kind of tricky to deal with. Nice Girardi though. But yeah, this is a great sightline here for K-Cot. Wouldn't it be that Blood Drunk is really good at killing K-Cot? Seems like Blood Drunk's been getting the better of in this match.
Oh, it's Uber from Fair Enough, and it comes with the slide door, and they just destroy Cal2. Emilio goes down as well. HiGPS is underneath, and he's getting chased. Finished off by the mini sentry from Hearts that was placed underneath. That's what I think most teams do. They put a mini sentry underneath and just use their NG to block it. But Fair Enough doing the Uber strategy that we saw in the second round again. Just switching over to Uber and then just mowing down Killswitch. The big reason I think was because Emilio didn't manage to take down CeeJaey when they were aggressive with the quick kicks. But just coming up to 1 minute left for Fair Enough. If Killswitch can get themselves together and cap this, they could go on to win still, unless Heartfarts comes in and takes down Emilio again, takes down K-Cot as well.
Getting a lot of bang for his buck there. And also, Wildjack barely missed a stab on the medic there, so that was extremely close. And it seems like we do have not a pause, just a bit of a lag, I guess.
He's just teasing his HiGPS, just teasing. Blood Drunk is just at the top. He's given so much space and time, but the Uber's forced onto CeeJaey, and Fair Enough coming out onto this midpoint to try and block it. They take down Lewis, they take down Cal2, but if Killswitch do this right, they can re-push this and maybe try and take it, hold it to the end.
Well, it's getting dangerously close.
10 seconds, they need to finish off this cap.
HiGPS is below, and he is only with the spy and the sniper. Well, they're getting a lot of cap time.
Yeah, they're getting cap time, and they might get this. Is being blocked up top. But the quick fix does come out, and Kunai's going to get caught out here. Gets power jacked into the ground by Candle, and Killswitch have got this now. This is huge. 20 seconds left. They need to hold this for 20 seconds, and they can take it to 2-1. This could be the comeback. Wildjack just doing a little spy crab action there as he dies. 10 seconds left to go. Fair Enough needs somebody to get onto the point, and they're running in now.
Yeah, 6 seconds left. Oh, here it
Uber's
comes.
used by Fair Enough, and they're on the point.
Yeah.
And they're just cleaning up all the kills, and this is looking very much like a Fair Enough victory right now.
There you go.
And that's it, 3-0. And that's all 6 points that go to Fair Enough.
Yeah, delicious points and tears of their opponents.
I think that launches Fair Enough up into about 3rd place now. It's going to make the next few matches very interesting.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's your thoughts on the map anyway, GPS?
It was better than I thought it was going to be, but there's definitely some something to be done. I think like the ledges here with the health packs was hardly ever used from what I could tell. But other than that, I like the mechanic from going up and down, but I'd like to see the map just change a little bit. But I definitely think it's a cool mechanic to have 2 points. Adds like additional layer to it. But it was a good match nonetheless. Fair Enough, just really rocking at this game, being on top of everything.
Absolutely, I was expecting this to be a very chaotic map, and seeing this would be the chance for Fair Enough to get a map win on this. But starting out with a 5-1 on Gullywash probably puts you in the good mood to start the game and go in just confident. I mean, Killswitch probably didn't start the game in the best frame of mind, with players leaving after the last game and lots of mercs in today's game at the last minute, especially Kaltu stepping in just as the game started. But yeah, Fair Enough looking good going into the last few games of the season. And Killswitch, I think the playoff dream is pretty much over. I think they've got one more game against Stack to play, and if they win that, then they would need a lot of games to go the other way in order for them to sneak into the 4th spot. But looking like it's going to be them out of the race.
Yeah, but we're going to be casting the matches in the future, so stay tuned for that. I've been Heaviest GPS. With me has been CeeJaey. You've been watching Blackout Gaming TV. Fair Enough, sponsored by TF2Pickup.net. Did I say it right? Because I think we get...
That's right.
We get explicit instructions to say that, and I think we didn't, so we got to say it now.
Yes, this was a Killswitch versus Fair Enough Esports, sponsored by TF2 Pickup.
Yeah. There you go. So we will see you guys next time.